whether you're a baby boomer or any age for that matter, I think we all want to live in a nice, clean home or work in a clean environment. But life can throw us a lot of curveballs in the form of natural disasters or even home repairs that we could all use a little help in the cleanup process. Well, one company that seems very well suited for improving our quality of life, and it's made up of many brands that you may recognize. With me is Tom Coba, President of Franchise Brands for ServiceMaster. Hi, Tom.
Good morning, Morgan. It's great to be here.
Thank you so much. Well, it's nice of you to come in. Thank you so much. You know, ServiceMasters has been around for a very long time, keeping homes and businesses clean, but I had no idea there were so many different brands. Could you tell us just a little bit about all the different brands you work with?
Sure. The ServiceMaster brand's been around over 80 years, so long before the concept of baby boomers was ever a thought. And so over time, the prior leadership would have recognized customer needs and how to respond to those. So grew service lines, but also grew through some acquisition. So today we have over 7,000 locations around the world, 16 countries, and we provide different services. So ServiceMaster Clean, ServiceMaster Restore, Mary Maids, Furniture Medic, and Amerispec. And so franchising really helped with a lot of that growth. So over the last 50 to 60 years, we've been franchising these brands, putting entrepreneurs into business.
Well, I think people understand about franchising because they know like a McDonald's or one of these other kinds of things. But the thing I like about your group is that you're working with local entrepreneurs. So you get the benefits of the national brand and the advertising and all of that goes with it, the backup. But you're dealing with people in your community.
Yeah, and that's important because we're in a service business and it is often face-to-face with the customers, whether that's a residential customer, or commercial customer. And so we're there locally working on that, and there often is a great relationship. But also, as you said, the presence of a national brand, someone who has expertise and a company you can trust.
Well, and especially if they're going to be coming into your home. Like Mary Maids, I think, is the one that comes into your home privately.
Yeah, Mary Maids is the largest home cleaner in its category, most recently recognized as #1 by Entrepreneur magazine. Also recently won the Women's Choice Awards. That was a vote of confidence for us, that women are saying, hey, use Mary Maids, we can be trusted. But we do background checks on all our associates. We also are bonded and insured. And that's comforting for the homeowner because people are in their home, they have the keys to the home, they have the security codes for the alarm systems, and you want to know that you've got somebody there that can be trusted. But our tagline with Mary Maids, I think you'll like this one, relax, it's done. And so that's so refreshing because people are always stressed.
You can take it over.
Busy lifestyles these days, people want to be able to take care of things like that. And so relax, it's done is really a great tagline.
No, it's fabulous. But also, I think you've been very helpful in people who are trying to sell their homes too and getting them ready to show or cleaning up a new home they may have bought that may not be as good as they'd like it to be. But especially talk about people who are getting ready to sell their homes.
Yeah, Amerispec brand is also received an award for #1 in its category, and that's a home inspection. So at a time of transaction, whether the person is on the selling side or the buying side, they want to have that home thoroughly checked out. And our technicians are certified and they're trained. They're keeping up with the local code, electrical code, plumbing code, HVAC code. And so that's comforting because you want a thorough inspection. And if you're the buyer, you want to be able to have a record. We produce a great report you can reference over time if you're in that home. You want to know about the plumbing system, et cetera. So we have great training for that brand as well.
Oh, that's great. And also for the workplace environment. I mean, a lot of us really want to make sure that we're protected and working in a clean environment, especially with all the health hazards that go around today.
Yeah, so the cleaning we do commercially and residentially, we have a floor care business that takes care of not only rugs, but also hard floor surfaces. And then on the janitorial side, we're cleaning schools, hospitals, retail locations, even some sports arenas. And so with that nationwide coverage, we have over 100,000 organizations that rely on us daily to keep their facilities clean.
How about the help for people who are really hit hard? I mean, in the last few years, America has seen so many things with the tornadoes, with the hurricane damage. I'm a survivor of the Northridge earthquake and a lot of damage there. So I know that when you pick up a phone after a major problem like that, a devastating problem, you'd like to have somebody you know and can trust be on the other end, and that's actually going to come out and answer the phone, number one, but is actually going to show up. Tell us a little bit about that
Sure.
kind of end of your business and the cleanup and aftermath of problems like that.
Absolutely. So ServiceMaster Restore is our brand that takes care of that. So both locally on a residential side, but also bigger jobs, bigger scale, national catastrophes. So on the local side, it's really pipes bursting, frozen pipes, hot water heaters letting go and flooding the home, kitchen fires. So we're there to restore those properties back. On the bigger scale, the hurricanes, we did a lot of work on Hurricane Sandy last year, Hurricane Katrina. Probably the job that we are most proud of, we were called in with a number of crews in the Pentagon after 9/11. And so we had crews there for weeks restoring the Pentagon. And so that's something that we're quite proud to be able to help out in that capacity.
What kind of opportunities would you have for baby boomer entrepreneurs looking to maybe start a franchise?
So all of our brands can be franchised, and so it's an opportunity for them to get into business with a proven system. We try to take the risk out. We provide all the training. There's an initial franchise fee, which can be anywhere from $25,000 to $80,000, depending on the brand or service. And then from there, there's some equipment investment. But the beauty of this is we have in-house financing. So we're able to finance as much as 80% of that. And we're able to give entrepreneurs or people starting a second career an opportunity to get into business.
And I think you've had great luck in finding a lot of different entrepreneurs to work with. And here's one sitting right here, Matt Paxton, and you're with Clutter Cleaners.
Yes.
And you specialize in cleaning up with hoarding situations.
We do, yeah. We clean up estates and hoarded homes. The worst, messiest homes in the country. And people say, well, hoarding, what is it? End of the day, it is a mental disorder where people keep too much stuff. And most people think, just throw the stuff away. Doesn't matter, but there's emotion attached to the stuff. There's between 10 and 14 million people affected by hoarding in America. That's a big number. And it's because, and a lot of it's because of the baby boomer generation, their parents were the last kids of the Depression. And so they remember holding on to everything. They were doing what they were told to do. They held on to everything.
Everything.
But there's emotion and pride attached to it, and that's why it's hard for them to let go. That's why the number's so big.
What is the best thing you ever found?
We found $2.5 million worth of gold bars in a family's house the other day, and they had no money.
Why couldn't that be my mother's house?
It was a fascinating experience. They were so excited. I mean, it drastically changed their life for the rest of their lives, and they were so excited. And they were so worried about just even trusting us in their home.
Yeah.
And then we called them and said, hey, you need to look at this.
Where did you find it?
It was in a hidden part of the house. We actually our guys know to look for hidden doors in houses.
So tell me, why did you two decide to partner? What was it that drew you together?
I was getting thousands of requests a month from families really needing help, and I could only help a few families.
Yeah.
And I needed good quality people that I could send into these homes. And I looked around, and the guys at ServiceMaster were the best people we could find.
Yeah, so when we started working earlier in this year, 2013, what we recognized was Matt's business with Clutter Cleaners, with ServiceMaster Disaster Recovery, we were both restoring people's lives. And so that was a nice synergy. We said, hey, we think we can do this together. It adds a service line for us. It helps him. We have national coverage. He has expertise in the category for 10 years. And we said, this is a wonderful combination. Let's see if we can make a go of this. And we have. And the other good news is that we've also brought Matt on as a spokesperson for our brand.
Oh, great. Well, Matt, Tom, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for
you.
all this offers of help, and I want your cards. Thank you very much. And for more information on how ServiceMaster and all of its brands can help you clean up your home or business, visit ServiceMaster.com, or for information about purchasing a franchise, visit ownafranchise.com, or log on to babyboomersinamerica.com. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.